Hello, my name is Rick Shear. I'm the Area Director for Young Life in Northern Kentucky. Each year, our area runs an annual banquet dinner to raise funds for Young Life and to let people know everything that God has been doing through the tool of Young Life. Unfortunately, this year, we won't be able to do that. And instead, this video is going to serve as our banquet. So, welcome to the 2020 Young Life Fundraising Banquet.
Did someone say Young Life? Did someone say banquet?
Bank what?
No, banquet.
Bank what?
Banquet.
Bank what?
Banquet, Billy Bob.
Jimmy, it's a banquet.
It's a banquet. The Young Life banquet. The Young Life banquet. Oh, man.
It's good to be back with Young Life.
Yeah, we heard that Ricky couldn't afford any entertainment this year. Young Life's got no money. What's new?
Bless his heart.
Anyway, so we told him that we would pay him to let us come and be the entertainment for tonight.
He originally declined, but then we said we'd pay him, and he was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. So, I mean, we're your entertainment. What are we gonna do, Billy?
We could show him our tap dance recital maneuver.
Yeah, but they're not ready for that. So.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are you thinking?
You know, in Young Life, they always end the skits with a pie in the face, right?
Oh, a pie in the face?
They do always end it.
Like one of my mama's pies?
Yeah.
Speaking of, you know what?
What?
It's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
Because I got a pie right here.
You got a pie?
I got a pie.
Oh, man. Guess what?
It smells so good.
I got a pie right here, too.
Oh,
Billy
wow.
Bob.
We both got pies.
We both got pies. What are we gonna do?
Oh, we're coming to the end now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Now that's entertainment 101, folks. That's how you do it.
Way to get back.
Sorry for the interruption, but what's a Young Life banquet without some fun? Since 1996, for 24 years, Young Life has been in Northern Kentucky. We've been using this same kind of fun, but more importantly, relationships, to introduce teens to the person of Jesus Christ and to help them grow in their faith. I can remember the challenges of being a teenager back in the 1980s, as I'm sure many of you can remember your teen years and the challenges that you faced as well. Over the years, adolescent culture has changed a lot, but so much is still the same. Similar hopes for friendship or success, or just getting through the day without anybody messing around with you. However, differently than in our years, now they're all comparing themselves to each other with ease, as they can see through their phones who is friends with who, where their friends are at any exact moment, and if they were invited or not, while all the while being well aware of their number of Instagram followers that reads like a popularity ranking. Now our world has become an even more confusing place these past few months. Teenagers have witnessed a lot of change and uncertainty. Moving forward, many are uncertain if school will continue in person or online. Will there be formal dances? Will there be a homecoming football game? Will graduations be online again? As a result, adolescents seem to be feeling more isolated and alone than I've ever seen in my 30 years of doing student ministry. The great news is Northern Kentucky Young Life isn't going anywhere. We are adapting to the times, and we continue to move forward. Young Life leaders are still wading into the world of adolescence, despite the challenges that make continuing to pursue friendships difficult. In this season of confusion, isolation, and change, Young Life has the privilege to share something that has not changed. That there is a God who desires for each kid to know how much they are loved by Him. Young Life leaders are giving the same amount of time, energy, and heart to our goal as before COVID. It just looks a little different. If anything, it looks more like the days of Jesus and His followers than ever before. In the midst of so many big changes this year, God continues to do great things in hundreds of lives in Northern Kentucky through Young Life. And recently, I got to hear from two of the students who had life-changing experiences this summer despite all these circumstances. And I want to give you a chance to hear from Kyle and Bailey as well.
Hi, my name is Bailey Pollard, and I went to Walton Vernon High School, and Rick asked me to share a little bit about my testimony today. So before I met Christ, I grew up in a really Catholic household, and I didn't really know much about the faith of Christianity, and about Young Life. I never went to absolutely anything Young Life during my whole high school career. The only thing I did Young Life related really was when I went to summer camp, when we went to Gatlinburg, and that experience itself absolutely changed my life. One in particular is when we went to the mountains, and Gracie, my other leader, and Phil talked a lot about nature and just what we saw, and it led me to believe like Jesus put all this out there for us, and it's absolutely awesome that we get to recognize this and that he let us enjoy this every single day. And another experience down there that I had that really drove me to Christ was my one-on-ones with Cade. He said some of the most powerful things I've ever heard in my life, and just saying how awesome it is to believe in Jesus, and how all four of my leaders, Courtney, Phil, Gracie, and Cade, are four, if not the four happiest people I've ever met in my life. And if Christ makes them happy, why can't he do the same thing for me?
Hi, I'm Kyle Hart. I went to Campbell County High School, and Rick asked me to share my testimony tonight. So before Christ, I actually grew up in a Christian home. I was baptized when I was 7, and I thought I understood a lot more than I did. But throughout high school, I went to Young Life, still doing the same things that I did when I was, elementary and middle school, thinking that I knew everything about Jesus, and it wasn't. It was just a religion. I would say the moment that I really realized was in my senior year. I relied on partying to fulfill my happiness, but I really realized that wasn't what I needed. When we went to Gatlinburg my senior year, I heard Cody share his testimony, and I could just feel God telling me, like, you can be just like Cody in a way with your relationship, and because we could relate a ton on our past. And I'm not gonna take Kevin Knoll out of this. Kevin Knoll did a lot for me throughout high school, pursuing me when I wasn't very consistent in Young Life. So Kevin was a big role model throughout high school for me.
Kyle and Bailey, who you just heard from, are just two examples of hundreds of Northern Kentucky students spread out over all the Northern Kentucky communities, connecting with leaders in small contexts and in small groups to hear about God's love for them and to be learning about how to grow in their faith. In Northern Kentucky, Young Life has teams in just about every school community. In our area, we have 21 teams of leaders ministering to 16 high schools, 3 middle schools, 1 college ministry, and our Capernaum work, which is our ministry to students with disabilities. Nowhere in the country is there a more dedicated group of volunteers. When you support Young Life in Northern Kentucky, you are supporting these leaders in all the work that they do. Because of our amazing team here, we have one of the smallest budgets and one of the smallest staff number, just 1 in the United States. But there's so much more work that we could be doing. And we do hope that in the near future, we can raise enough funding to be able to provide more full-time staff help. We are hopeful that God will miraculously not only raise our regular budget, but also put us in a position to hire a second full-time staff person. You choosing to financially support this area frees the staff and the leaders in the committee from spending more time looking to raise finances, and it mobilizes Young Life to better focus on the students that are currently in front of us. Your financial gift would truly help. If you've donated a one-time gift in the past couple of years, we would encourage you to please consider matching that gift or increasing that donation. If you're thinking about giving a one-time gift, whatever that number is, we'd actually love for you to consider cutting that amount in half and giving it monthly. I'd simply like to end by saying thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this all the way to the end. This tells me that you care for adolescents, you care about Young Life, you care about the message of Jesus getting to adolescents. And that maybe you also remember your teenage years and the challenges of them, and know the great need that there is for Young Life to be in our communities and to be having these leaders and these mentors meeting with students.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate everything you guys do. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate everything.
Jonah appreciates you.
Yeah.
Thank you.